Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Alan Wake. Before we get started, remember that right there in the top corner of the screen, you can always find the playlist. So if you feel like you missed a video and you want to go back and watch them, they're going to be right there. They'll also be down in the description. If you find yourself enjoying the video, make sure to leave a like down below. Let's get right into this. We are heading back to investigate Barry, right? That's what we're doing.
Heads up! Here they come!
Why are there so many of them? Like, I cut a lot of it out last time, but literally there is like so many of them. Oh shit.
Keep shooting! Not happening. That's far enough.
Like, the entire sequence from the last area to here is
We can make it
just
through the
been
bookstore.
non-stop
Wheeler should be waiting
fighting.
for us in the backyard.
Keep it the hell down or I'll call the sheriff.
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All this shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
I don't think I have an actual choice in the matter. Like, if I could choose, I'd absolutely let them do whatever. But I don't get a choice.
They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're...
Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls abandoned power plant. She marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by eyes that had been touched by darkness and saved by light like she'd been. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness.
So she's the one who's been leaving these caches.
selling a lot
Okay.
of Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing.
I don't see Barry.
I guess that's where Barry is.
Maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Okay, if that's the way to the chopper, it's too convenient. That's not Barry. Hi, I'm a child now. I'm sorry, I had to. Okay, so I had a little bit of a toss-up for today's topic. It was... Yeah, there were two. I ended up deciding on this one. I have been writing a story recently.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
Let's take a break.
Yeah, take a break. Go away. That'd be perfect. But, I've been trying my hand a little bit at some writing, right? And I've discovered that one of the hardest things, at least for me, is keeping track of the characters. Like, keeping track of everything that I've said so far, the way I said it, and just making sure that I keep some continuity. That is literally the hardest thing in what in my experience so far. Very limited, very short so far. I think I'm still under 5,000 words at the time of making this video. Honestly, that flashbang should probably do more damage to me than it does. Fuck. So, with keeping, like, the difficulties in keeping that consistency, it is amazing to me that...
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
It's amazing to me that there are people whose job is to keep continuity between things in some sort of series. Like, there is, in a lot of movies, there is people who are paid to be the continuity department. Because, as a single person, it is the hardest thing for me to make sure I keep track of the characters' races, because this is a world with multiple... It's not just humans. That's so bull. Of course, he attacks like that time. But not everybody else. No, everybody else gets to charge towards me and then hold off for a second so that I waste my stamina trying to dodge when they're not attacking. Yeah, that's fair. Fuck you. And stop starting me at this section of the fucking thing! Start me at the start of the fight, you fucking pieces of shit. Oh, come on! Just start the fucking line! Okay, other end.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Just like this. Take several of them out of the picture. I don't want to. They're annoying. You deal with them. I've been fighting them off all night. Of course it's not fucking over. Oh, it is. Never mind.
Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
Perfect.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Deerfest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition.
Tradition. Actually, I'm not gonna say that because this is one of the times
free,
it's actually helping.
Presence needed the writer to finish the story. Again and again, the story let it get frustratingly close to the writer without letting it capture him. It was bound by the events depicted in the manuscript, but it could pursue the writer indirectly, put others on the task, and stop those who would help him. It took over everything in its path, made them its puppets, and sent them after Alan Wake.
So, is this lady gonna get taken over? Because she's technically in our path.
Almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
She's one of the ones that's helping
There's
us.
no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Yay! Crypts! I like crypts. So, I've already... one thing that I've ran into as of right now, it is keeping track of how I referred to people. Because one of my characters, I have to specifically make sure to never let them refer to anyone by name for specific reasons. So I have to reread the sections and make sure that what I've referred to people as is something other than their name, like the man, the noble, the my opponent, yada yada. I have to make sure to keep that up, and it's part of the consistency thing, the continuity. Like it is insanely important to the story that I make sure that that character doesn't, even in his own thoughts, use names. In contrast, other characters are very much able to use names, and it is actually the issue comes about because of that.
Guess that one saw the light, huh? You didn't
What
like that
the
one?
fuck?
Tough audience. Well, I got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on.
Fuck. He looks so stupid. Fuck. Oh my god. I hope that was the point, was for him to look stupid, and if it was, oh my god, that's great. So, the issue with the names, the continuity there...
Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world.
Really?
This headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor.
Oh my god, you did not
I
just
wish I
say
didn't
that.
say that.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard.
I hit it soon.
Alice had screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
Honestly, I've seen this whole trope before. The person responsible for writing just didn't know how to write female characters in a romantic relationship, but they wanted there to be a relationship. Okay, so fuck. I was thinking this was like a secondary path that I could take, and there'd be like another collectible or something. My bad. So they just completely removed the love interest from the story to avoid having to write them, and you just see occasionally like glimpses of the relationship, but it was just enough to realize, fuck, this guy has no idea how to write a romantic
Throw
relationship.
the damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license. You're cleared for departure to Night Springs. No offense, Sheriff.
Hey! I came over here to investigate for collectibles. You're gonna be a bit of help? Be nice if we find more manuscript pages. Assholes. Okay, so the reason the other characters being able to use names is an issue is because if I forget for, like, even just one line that the one character can't use names, no matter what. Like, names are not permitted unless, like, they're that character hearing them, spoken by someone else. Wow, you're shit, dude.
Oh, I'm never gonna get used to this.
Then I can, like, if I just forget and end up using someone's name in that character's thoughts, it can completely ruin what I'm trying to go for with this whole names thing. So I have to continuously check over every section I've written for that character, make sure that there is no names unless someone else was speaking.
Get out of here.
Which is, again, continuity. I have to keep that continuity of the character. And at the same time, I have to because those sections can be rather long, so if a character is introduced in those sections, I have to make sure to remember their name, but I'm not allowed to write it for an extended period of time. Okay. I was absolutely expecting something else to happen. Oh, yeah, absolutely something else is happening. We don't just get to get in the elevator. Oh, that's both great and terrible.
You will never get her back.
Oh, yeah, fuck you.
Well, get ready. I'll hold them off.
Turn it on. Not what I meant to do, but yeah, that works. Oh, fuck no. Turn on. Yeah, it's my fault. I spent too much time running over to that one box.
Well, get ready. I'll hold them off.
Okay, we'll do this. That'll take them out. And other continuity I have to keep in mind is who, like, the appearance of these characters. Because I try to only give one good, proper description. But then I like to, on occasion, reference that appearance. So that people don't forget the character. Like, what the character looks like. Which I find kind of stupid, because I'm one of those readers who very frequently just ignores a lot of the description of characters, because more often than not, I can't actually imagine what the... I can't actually imagine what the author wanted from the descriptions alone. And that primarily comes back to being completely colorblind. I can't actually see to... So when someone's like, oh, the bright auburn hair, I'm just like, I don't know if that actually, if those work, but... But I'm just like, okay, what fucking hair color is that? Is that brown? Is that red? Like, because I never bothered to learn the secondary colors like auburn, because I can't see them. Which is also why even despite how many books I've read, I have had to look up quite a bit of hints and prep work to make sure that I have somewhat realistic appearances without just spending 16 hours to describe one thing. Yep, I'm fucking done. Fuck that. Of course, they have to give him his action movie moment.
You better put an end to this.
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al.
I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
Can we kiss this town goodbye? This town kind of sucks. Like, evil, dark presences in the lake that eat people.
I hope you know how to deal with this lake. I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right, the city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex
Yeah.
Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a
mouths.
cop there.
Ow, ow,
Tells
ow.
some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kinda like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power
See,
plant.
that is
See
the
the
type
big
of thing you
building
need
over
to
there?
give to
And
people.
that's the
Actual
damn front
constructive
of the river.
criticism.
I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Aw, fuck. Birds. Of course, birds. Of course it's fucking birds. They're gonna take out the helicopter. I said helicopter. Who's gonna die? Oh. Perfect spin. 360 no scope. Zoosh. Okay. We're gonna listen to that next time. Because I'll have to listen to it again anyways. And I'd like to know, what example of rather bizarre continuity for a character have you noticed in a form of media? I gave mine, like what I'm aiming for. I have to keep a specific character never using names. His thoughts can't use names, he can't speak the names, he can't write the names, yada yada. I have to keep that. That is my bizarre piece of continuity that I am trying to keep in my character. What is another one that you've noticed? For example, the character always spoke in questions. Like, sometimes the sentence sounded super stupid and bizarre because they always spoke as a question. I don't have an example of a character that did that, but that's just an idea. So let me know. What really small piece of continuity have you seen that actually meant quite a bit to the story, but you didn't notice it the first time? Well, guys, I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to leave a like down below. It shows your support for the channel and the video specifically. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so that you'll be notified the next time I go live or upload a video. And remember, guys, smile. Because even if there's not continuity in the stuff that you watch or read or look at least your own life has it, right? Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye, guys.